Thanks, Riaz. Good morning. It is 7 a.m. A woman is dead and her estranged husband is the reported suspect after a standoff in Clearwater, north of Kamloops. It's believed the woman was killed in a domestic dispute. Her husband allegedly then took their 3 children hostage and engaged police in a lengthy 7-hour standoff. He was eventually arrested and the young kids were taken into custody in good condition. RCMP still have to confirm a number of the details surrounding the case.
She was scared of her safety a little bit. Nobody knows, but I don't think she ever thought it would come down to death.
The 22-year-old man charged in Calgary's worst mass murder is due to make his first court appearance today. Matthew DeGrood is charged with 5 counts of first-degree murder in the stabbing deaths of 5 people at a house party in Calgary last week. His court appearance comes as more of the victims are laid to rest. 3 funerals were held yesterday, another will be held today, and the final service will take place tomorrow. The BC Court of Appeal has upheld the murder conviction against Gary Johnston. He killed Vic Fraser in 1998 during a break-in at the Surrey home of Fraser's sister. Johnston's lawyer argued his confession to undercover police was coerced. The 54-year-old is serving a mandatory life sentence with 15 years before he can apply for parole. The NDP is calling on the government to put a bus service along the so-called Highway of Tears to protect vulnerable women forced to hitchhike along the route. From as early as 1969, the stretch of Highway 16 from Prince Rupert to Prince George has been a consistent thread in a series of unsolved murders of women, many of them First Nations. The official death toll is 18, but Aboriginal leaders estimate the number could be as high as 43. NDP leaders and victims' family members say if there was a shuttle bus serving the route, then vulnerable women wouldn't be forced to hitchhike. A man is in custody after hopping over the platform at the commercial Broadway Skytrain station and walking along the tracks. The Expo and Millennium lines were shut down for just under half an hour, while transit police chased after the suspect on the guideway. Officers used an empty train to collect the man and arrest him. BC teachers are preparing to begin stage 1 of their job action tomorrow. Instructors will meet less with administration, but still prepare report cards and meet with parents. Principals and vice principals will be responsible for all supervision outside the classroom. Salaries are a key issue in this dispute. The employer is offering a 10-year deal with a 7% wage increase over the first 6 years and raises tied to inflation in the following 4. Teachers want 13.5% over a 3-year contract. The union, which represents 2 Air Canada baggage handlers who may be fired, says the airline set the stage for the workers' actions that were caught on video.
Just the bag. There you go. You wouldn't want to walk down the stairs. That would suck. Sorry, Air Canada. This is a fail.
The video shows baggage at Toronto's Pearson Airport being dropped about 6 meters to the ground. Air Canada issued suspensions to the 2 workers, and they could be fired. The union says workers are forced to take overflow carry-on to be stored elsewhere in a rush, so the plane won't be delayed. It says Air Canada could prevent hurried baggage handling by better enforcing its own carry-on policies. The death toll is rising in South Korea as search crews have now found a way to enter the submerged vessel. 104 bodies have now been found, with nearly 200 people still missing. So far, the captain and 2 crew members are facing charges in the sinking, while 6 other crew members are being detained. It's believed to be the first marijuana recall in Canada. Greenleaf Medicinals of Nanaimo is telling its clients not to smoke the purple kush. Health Canada says Greenleaf is voluntarily recalling 1 batch of marijuana produced for medical purposes. The batch affected due to its issues with the company's production practices is purple kush, batch PK-10-20-13. The production practices were identified during an inspection by Health Canada. Customers who've purchased the product should not use it. Here's the story I warned you about before the break. A woman in Toronto's East End had quite the scare when she found a snake during a middle-of-the-night visit to the bathroom. The woman doesn't own any snakes, so police think it may have come in from the apartment building's drainage system. The woman made the discovery during a 3 a.m. trip to the loo. Can you imagine? She quickly called 911. Police retrieved the snake, and it's now in the care of Toronto Animal Services.